welcome to Death Rants, a Metalocalypse podcast. Broadcasting from Mordhouse, but not that one. We're here to dissect animation's most brutal show. I'm Mono, and I'll be better once I've had some Pop Rocks and Coke. And she's Kira, and she lives in liquid oxygen and breathes her own pee.
It tastes like coffee because I only drink coffee.
Yeah, relevant, true, and some other third thing, probably.
Profit?
Yes. But, yeah, one of our favourite Toki moments in this episode.
I loved... This is when we start to get proper Toki.
Yeah, I think,
given
Toki what we said last episode.
Yeah. Toki in the first episode, they didn't know what to do. Toki in this episode, you start to get the essence of Toki.
Yeah, we start to get a little bit more...
The essence of flavour.
But yes, second episode.
DethWater!
Yeah. This one also written by Brendan Small and Tommy Blacka, and also directed by John Schnepp, and art direction also by Antonio Canobio, all the same as last episode.
Yep.
No random waffle about our history with the show to talk about this this episode, so will we just jump into a summary?
We've already admitted to pirating the shit out of it.
yeah, but like I said, we
then went and bought
afterwards, so it's all good.
It all comes out in the wash.
But yeah, so summary for the episode.
You know, you wouldn't download a bear, so...
With pressure mounting on Dethklok to record and release a new album, they decide to put themselves under more pressure, literally, and resolve to record the album not just deep in the ocean, but inside the ocean.
Yeah. And first introduction of Charles Foster Offerson.
Yes, not named, but introduced in this episode.
He's the CFO.
Yeah.
He's magnificent.
Well, he's everything.
He's fantastic. I love him. It's really weird because physically...
Yeah.
He looks like my old physics teacher. And very much comes across in that same kind of matter-of-fact, no bullshit way.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
Oh, he's one of the best characters in the show.
He is.
Like, and as a foil to the rest of them, he's just brilliant. God, love him. Yeah, you don't get it much in this episode, but you start to see it a lot in the next episode with the death phones.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, okay, noted, and just carries on.
Yeah. The man is a professional handler.
But we don't get him.
No, we just get the whole, him being like, yep, they're going to give you the money.
We get our first music video.
Yes. Completely over the top, exaggerated.
Oh, it's
Thunder
great.
Horse.
Thunder Horse, yeah. Great song, great video.
Great piece of music. Oh.
Great special feature on the season 1 DVD of Squiscar
the outtakes
talking
from
to the girl
the
that he's supposed to be banging.
Yeah.
And just being like, you doing okay down there? You want some water or a sandwich?
At least he's being considerate.
Yeah, it's hilarious. The special features are excellent on
the
outtakes DVDs as well.
Yeah.
The Pickles one I think is one of my all-time favourite. Pickles and his rock and roll french fries.
Oh god, the phone call to room service. Yeah.
It's I think
with the cinnamon rolls.
One of my all-time favourite DVD extras, just full stop from anything.
Well, in fairness, it's really hard to top Aqua Teen Hunger Force's whole second movie.
Yes. Okay, it's my second favourite DVD extra. Sorry, but that one is much better.
Yeah.
But yeah, we also get to see a little bit of their recording process.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, it opens, it's this insane music video, it's a medieval village, Nathan's a knight on a horse.
Killing the rest of
them. Pickles literally gets his head kicked off.
Yeah, I think Pickles one is the best. It's nice and brutal. All the deaths are nice and brutal.
I just, every time, Pickles with the comb over dreads, you don't notice it most of the time. You just kind of accept it, but when he's in things like that where he's in like a costume and he's got like a helmet on, but you can still see the dread come over.
No, his helmet's hilarious.
It's so funny. What? Poor Toki. What? Toki didn't do anything to
None of them did anything in fairness.
Well,
Pickles is there to defend the castle.
Yeah, Squiscar's presumably banging his missus or whatever.
But yeah, Murderface is just digging a grave and Toki's just like standing there.
Toki's literally just covered in shit.
I think he's supposed to be like a peasant, so he's only vaguely related. Nathan's just killing them on the way. Although that was kind of what knights did historically. Yeah. They weren't very chivalrous, and it was a lot more like, let's just wreck shit. You could tell he was royalty.
Huh? You could tell he was royalty.
Who? Nathan?
Yeah. He wasn't covered in as much shit as everyone else.
Must be a king. How'd you know? Not covered in shit. But yeah, we cut from the video to Nathan deleting the track. And the rest of the band
everyone
being
giving out. And then...
Pickles again with the great line, "Mother douchebag."
But then it highlights just how important they are to the economy, because before they delete it, Pickles is like, wait. And he has I love his stack of effects pedals.
His effects pedals, yeah.
And it's like snacks, drinks,
beer,
channels.
TV, and I can't remember what the fourth one was.
But he's flicking through all the different channels, and it's like mass suicides outside of record stores.
Yeah, Dave Jones is crashing.
that wonderful news reporter who, I don't know what the effect is they use on him. He always sounds like he's miles away in the middle of a storm.
Oh, yeah.
Outside of Moord House, and saying about they've recorded and deleted something like 17 complete albums. Yeah. And he's like, no, it's not heavy enough. And they're like, what do you want us to do? We can't tune it down any lower.
Yeah. And that's when we get Nathan's idea to record it in the ocean. And
in the deepest, most brutal part of the ocean.
Yeah, the Mariana Trench. And then, we get CFO, and it's Nathan telling them we want to record in the ocean. He's like, okay, I'll see what I can do. And immediately, the label says, but they're going to send a producer.
No!
We get a small tribunal bit.
Sorry, because just when he goes, no, and then it kicks into the drums.
Yeah.
And it's so good. Yeah, you get to, there is a little bit of a formula, like you get the initial premise, then it cuts to the council.
Yeah.
What they're going to attempt to do to sabotage. It's a bit of a, what are we doing tonight, Pinky? Or Brain? Same thing we do every night, Pinky, try and fuck up Dethklok.
Yeah, it's basically where, like, the format of the tribunal bits are always, here's what's happening with Dethklok currently. Here's an expert with a silly name to tell us more detail.
Which I love the silly name thing.
Here's General Crozier and the Cardinal saying, let's use this to take advantage of them and tear them down.
And whoever big shadowy overlord dude is
always says, no, we will wait. Every time for like the first season. It does start to vary it a little. It's great though. Like I love a running gag.
Yeah.
And then, we get the rest of the episode is basically just them on the sub.
Oh my God, because you get to see, as they're talking about them, that they're going to be recording in the Mariana Trench, they're going to be in a nuclear sub, and they're like, what can possibly go wrong? And Crozier reveals that they've gotten in contact with the producer, who's a disgraced... Like, they list out, like, his various crimes. Yeah, he's Phil Spector. He's Dick Magic Ears Nubler.
Dick Nubler, yes, our first introduction to Dick Nubler as well.
Nubler is grating, but kind of hilarious. And at the time when this was coming out, Spector was on trial.
He's much more fun in later appearances. Yeah. He's kind of annoying in this episode.
Yeah.
But he's much more fun. But
and you discovered Phil Spector wore wigs.
Yeah. Yeah, the sub is kind of the majority of the episode.
The sub is insane looking. Everything, like, you get the insanely massive helicopter, the house is ostentatious as fuck, and it's just this running premise that everything is completely over the top and unnecessary, yet there seems to be no massive crew and all the rooms are really tiny and cramped.
It's still a sub.
It's still a massive sub, and they have, like, all the stuff like the isolation.
They don't even have an engineer to fix things. They send pickles down.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Toki's first song as well.
Yeah.
Toki's first solo song.
Because they've been there for like 6 months by the time the producer arrives. And they're like, it's getting nice and heavy. I think
they're down there for a couple of months at least anyway.
And they discover that Toki's pickups are so strong that they're picking up the whales saying hellos.
Yeah, we get some disgusting murder faceness.
Oh God.
So the characters do actually start to come more into their own in this episode.
I will say with the murder face one, if you do not like vomiting in any way, shape or form, number one, don't watch this show.
If you don't like
he is
bodily sounds as well, because there's a lot of farts and belches and vomits and burps.
The second you see him eating beans, just skip.
Yeah, because just go forward about 30 seconds.
Yeah, wait a minute, it is foul. Yeah. And it is just what I was saying last week about he is just such a repugnant human. Yeah,
that's the point though.
Yeah, and it's reinforced with this, and there's a whole bit later on about, because you're kind of at this point going, how good of a bassist is he? Like, that you would tolerate this? Yeah. Like, how good of a bassist is he at this point? Come on.
No, he's not a good bassist. He, like, Squiscare writes all his lines, but we find out further on down the line why they need him in there.
Yeah. But at this point, you're kind of questioning it.
Yeah, you're like, he must be a damn good bass player.
Yeah.
You see, and he's not terrible.
No.
He's just there.
Yeah.
I love Toki's song. I've said that already. It's great.
Underwater.
And I love Nubler's.
Why is there a fucking sunfish in that?
I don't know.
I think they just did it to piss off like marine biologists because everybody hates sunfish. And they are useless.
Love Nubler's interaction with the band in this episode. He arrives, they play
He arrives, passes out because he made the descent too quickly, so he's bleeding out of his ears. Yeah. He equalizes the pressure in his own body by taking Pop Rocks and Coke.
Yeah.
His nose is bleeding. Then they nearly blast his face off.
Well, they tell him what the album is. They tell him it's for fish. They give him a few names of songs, and then they play Mermaider for him. And then he goes, "That's amazing. I'm back on top," and leaves.
Yeah,
because he knows he doesn't need to do anything. Yeah. But he can still get the credit as producer.
Some of the song names are fucking brilliant.
Scuba Tank Full of Farts.
Scuba Tank Full of Farts is one of my. It's that stupid giggly. That's totally a Cannibal Corpse song type vibe.
Is it like Electric Eel Chair?
Yeah.
and then like
Scaled,
gutted, and scaled,
undercooked.
Scaled, gutted, and undercooked. Well, these are the things I probably should have written down, in fairness. But yeah, the Nubbler then returns to the surface too fast and gets attacked by the Thunder Seahorse.
Yeah.
And
Because at some point the nuclear submarine runs out of power, and Pickles fixes it by throwing a bottle of vodka at the unit, and then it starts leaking toxic waste into the ocean, which is kind of SOP for Dethklok. Which
you gotta destroy things.
Mutates a seahorse into a giant, hideous monster.
And yeah, it attacks Nubbler, but Nubbler just about escapes.
But his eyes explode.
Yeah, his eyes explode, and that's the end of the episode.
Yeah. Because they're like, dear God, Crozier, he's talking to Crozier on the way back up, and Crozier's like,
what did they do to you?
Because he's bleeding out of his eyes and his nose and everything, and they're like, fucking hell, what happened? He's like, the album rocked!
Oh, we didn't mention last week, actually, Crozier is another one of the cast regulars, is Victor Brandt.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's DethWater. I did manage to get a kill count for this episode as well.
Yeah.
This week's kill count is 13. 4 members of the band in the Thunder Horse video.
Yeah.
8 fans who commit suicide via jumping.
Yeah.
And 1 fan who commits suicide via headshot.
Yes.
Presumably whatever the Thunder Seahorse goes on to kill. But that's not on screen, so
that's rampaging around in the ocean, it doesn't matter.
And our kill count is I suppose, a good segue to go from the episode into metal trivia.
I guess I didn't know all that stuff was metal.
So, the song Mermaider appears in the Brutal Legend video game.
Yes.
With Jack Black performing it. As we mentioned earlier, it's the first introduction of Nubbler and CFO, but CFO is not named. It's Toki's first song.
I love Toki's songs.
And they tend to be not metal.
No, Toki very much is almost in the like cutesy pop realm. Little bit EDM, especially the one where
cat.
I jerked off in the doctor's face.
Yeah, that one.
That's a fucking cracking song.
Yeah, but his songs tend to not be
no,
metal,
they're very
like
almost childish and upbeat.
The Hamburger Time one is possibly the best one.
Yeah, no, it is. No, it is the best one.
And a great episode. When Toki's singing his little song, there's I think there's a fish that appears in front of him that has the same kind of Fu Manchu mustache as he does. 2 or 3 times in his song, various fish and crabs make like outlines of his face.
Aww.
And then the only other bit of trivia that I had was that, we get a sneak peek at Nubbler's bionic eyes.
Yes, because you get the headlines, because it ends where you get the stills, and it's like the economy is back on top. The album goes like quintuple platinum.
Yeah.
Revolutionary new album cover and stuff, because it's got like the liquid in it with the little fish floaties.
Yeah, in the bottom corner of the magazine you see he's
got these new bionic eyes.
Yeah.
That look very similar to, is it in Men in Black 3? His weird glasses things.
Jermaine Clements. Yeah. That's it for trivia.
No, there's not a lot, because it's very much just them.
Yeah, it's just them on the. There's not even any guests this week.
Yeah.
So guests is less. I know who you are. And just. But we did get Dick Nubbler and CFO, so that counts kind of. Songs for this episode?
Well, you have Mermaider.
Mermaider and, of course, Thunder Horse. But not listed, but you do hear a teeny tiny bit of it as you actually hear a bit of Go Into the Water.
Go Into the Water is so good.
When you first see the sub, I'm pretty sure
that's
from the start of Go Into the Water.
Go Into the Water is fucking brilliant.
So, how about most awesome moment for you then?
Oh, darn, that's awesome. That's really awesome.
Probably the entire exchange between Skizgar and Toki regarding the safety briefing and the isolation thing.
Oh, that is great.
And Skizgar's like, hey, and he's like, oh, he will. The one random crew member is like, he will die without the safety briefing. And he's like, no, it's grand. Hey, we're gonna go order some food, and like the isolation unit thing is like filling up, and Toki's like, I really need to know all these buttons are, and he's like, no, you'll be fine. Okay, bye now. See you. Cool.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good choice. I think for me...
And they're just dragging him along underneath.
I was torn between Pickles fixing the submarine.
Yeah.
What do I know about nuclear whatever?
Not my submarine.
But I have to
It's kind of, I love the fact that even though they own all this shit, they treat it like rental cars.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, everything's disposable to them.
Oh, yeah.
That I was going to pick, but I think I have to go with Underwater Friends.
Underwater Friends,
just because it's so unexpected in the episode as well. I love it. Most brutal moment of the episode?
Oh, that's brutal.
Oh god, it's got to be Murderface eating them beans.
Again, I was torn between Murderface
or the long pull on Nibbler.
That's what I Nibbler.
Nubbler.
Nubbler. The long Nubbler's eye pop.
Yeah,
that's what I chose.
The slow pan in, and they do that so well because they do that for a few. They do that. They don't overuse it as well, which I
Certain
appreciate.
shows, I like a long drawn out gag, but it's a very fine line between drawn out and funny, and drawn out and not being
and
funny
cringy.
Anymore. They toe the line so well in this show.
Yeah, because like there's bits I hate to fucking reference his work.
You're gonna mention Family Guy again?
No,
because Family Guy pushes those things too
yeah,
far.
no. Father Ted. There's bits in Father Ted that are.
We can reference Father Ted.
Yeah,
like
so
Graham Linehan's a cunt.
Yeah, he's an absolute
but lots of
fucking
other people
dickhead.
worked on that show.
Yeah.
Apart from the transphobic whose wife left him. So yeah, we can talk about Father Ted.
Yeah. So
and
like
we can say Graham Linehan's a cunt.
like Father Ted, there's moments that are drawn out and awkward and they're cringy, but it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Then there's bits, especially in the IT crowd, the I'm disabled.
Well, even
in particular, it got to the stage where it was like horrifically uncomfortable.
Big Train has it as well.
Yeah.
And they all
I'll get my coat.
They all had.
No, well, not I'll get my coat. That's
Fascio, isn't it?
That's the Fascio.
But Big Train, IT Crowd, and Father Ted all had Linehan and Matthews working on them. So let's just credit all the good stuff to Matthews.
Yeah. Whereas
but
in this, they don't overeat. It could be very easily done to like save time and money on animation. Animation.
That's how they saved that $991.
Yeah.
Nubbler's eyes.
Most of it
it's just a static screen and somebody goes.
No, but like there is movement in
it
as well. But it would be easy to overuse it, but they don't. Like for that, you're watching that and you're like, what's going to go? Because it's not like his eyes start bulging or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just like, I actually, the first time I watched it, I expected his whole head to pop.
Yeah. And
because he's descending too quickly and I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're going to you've descended too fast.
The fact that he survives is kind of impressive.
Yeah. Byford dolphin experiment, anybody?
But yeah, I think you're right. Murderface is the most brutal just for like disgusting.
Oh my god, he's rotten.
And Nubbler is the most brutal for like gore. I mean, I suppose the stuff with Thunder Horse at the start is kind of gory, but it's just that it holds on Nubbler's face for so long with the eyes just bleeding more and more and
the
more.
insane guitar solo going on behind it.
It works.
The scream.
It really, really works.
It really does.
Right, so all that's left is to talk Zaz.
Zaz.
There are two kinds of shows out there. Those with and those without Zaz.
How many Zazzy banana stickers does this episode get?
I think this one gets an 8. It's a bit slower. It's far more, these are what the band members are actually like.
Yeah.
You get to see their work in progress. Nathan very much is the person calling the shots. Which you'd kind of gotten from them in the food libraries.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like they're recording and it's a long thing and they've been, how long have they been fucking recording for if they've already deleted 17 albums?
Well, it takes them a couple of months to do on the sub.
Yeah.
So, like, multiply that by 16 or 17, you're talking a few years.
Yeah. But they have less distractions because they can't get off the sub.
Yeah. I've gone the other way this week and I gave this one a 10.
Ah.
But it's got Underwater Friends. It's got the introduction of CFO and Nubbler. It's got, as you said, the characters are starting to feel more, and I just think
it's a slower episode.
No, overall. You're right. But where last week I was trying to be a bit like, I was judging it based on things to come, and that's why I kind of knocked the point off. This week I was like, I'm still kind of doing that because I know they've introduced characters that I know I love, so that probably gets it extra points.
But I think as well because I know what the next episode is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, now, there's bits of the next episode I don't like.
And
the next episode I love.
Yeah, and I really, really like this episode because you get to see them interacting with each other. And poor old Toki, how the fuck Toki makes that swim? And he's puking up all the stuff.
Yeah.
And they're just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no, it does. It starts to settle into itself a bit more. But I mean, like, there's not that, like, it's not like the pilot was very massively different or anything.
No.
But yeah, it's just becoming that bit more Metalocalypse and they're becoming that bit more Dethklok.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it. But that wraps it up for DethWater, I think.
Yeah.
Guys, as ever, thank you for joining us. We will be back next week with the third episode, which is called... Oh, I thought you had it up there.
No. I just remember it's metal for fish, because fish don't have any good metal.
Fish don't got no good metals to listen to. It's a completely untapped market. Yeah, an untapped market of things that have no money. Next episode.
Oh, also, it's got one of my favourite Squidgar quotes that doesn't know snakes from dildos.
I'll save it for the next episode, please. Birthday Face.
Birthday Face.
I was like, is it Birthday Death Day? But that's the song.
Yeah.
Birthday Face is the next episode.
Yes.
Right, so that's what we'll be back with next week, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. In the meantime, if you want, you can head back and listen to our previous episode or our other podcasts, Monorants the Boys and Monorants at the Movies, or you can come and find us on Blue Sky. I did get Death Rants.
Woohoo!
I am delighted. I got Death Rants, so you can come and follow us on Blue Sky at Death Rants and the other Monorants handles. Or you can email us at monorantspodcast@gmail.com, and we will chat to you guys next week. Bye bye.
Swan.